Good afternoon or good morning, everyone. I'm your instructor, Kevin G. Smith. Welcome to Physical Science Critical Thinking Week 3 for the summer course, Summer 2011. Today, I want to give you a brief overview about what to expect for week 3. I have it up on my screen, so I may have a few more controls than you do. Let's see. So, we're right here on week 3. Intelligent design will be the topic of discussion today. This is issue 2 in your textbook. So, again, if you don't have your textbook, you need your textbook. Get your textbook. This is the week you use it. You should have the ninth edition or the ninth edition expanded. Either or is fine, I believe. But you need the textbook this week. So if you don't have it yet, borrow it from your friends. I don't have a copy on CSU file. I guess I'll work on that. Maybe don't quote me on it. Get the textbook or be creative. Anyway, um, getting back, this week we're going to really start using what we've been reviewing for the past 2.5 weeks on critical thinking skills. I kind of put a lot of skill sets in between just to kind of get you to understand some terminology and the usage. So now I want you to begin to apply and practice that. So let's get straight into the unit exercises and modules. So for week three's module, it will be at the top of your screen. As always, I'm working on the video now, so the video will be available a little bit later. I always want you all to start on week 3, read, go to the read section. I give you some quick outlines about what we're talking about. It's a controversial issue in the textbook. You'll find for issue 2, there are 2 articles. There's always 2 articles. There's a yes article and there's a no article. You are responsible for reading both. And I give you a quick synopsis of the 2 articles. Also, I want us to really make sure that we're practicing netiquette, as they call it, or online etiquette. I saw there were some good discussions last week, a little bit of not necessarily controversial disagreements, and you were all very respectful, and I appreciate that. But I always like to choose right when we get into some of the more controversial issues for you to go in and make sure when you're responding online that you understand your netiquette. So I've got some activities that I want you to check out in the reading. I'll show you the links below. Check them out. One's real simple, it's a video. The others are just some online tips, so you can check them both out. Lots of fun. Then you have your regular assignments as well. On the Think assignment, for those, since we start our STEM research topics in a couple of weeks, sometime in July, I want us to start doing research now so you won't get behind. So I'm going to give you an activity to help you do online research for the STEM topic that you chose. It's real simple. There's a form. I'll show you the form shortly when we get to the activity. And if you complete the form, post it up, and then you may want to look at some of your other peers' presentation notes and maybe give them a question to that you would like for them to answer in their presentation when they do their presentation. And in turn, your peers will give you perhaps a couple of question ideas for what you should address when you do your STEM presentation. Next, the Seek assignment. We're going to continue to build our online annotated resource. So we're going to make sure that you have a chance to look up some issues, some articles on intelligent design. You can't use anything that I gave you or assigned you in the reading. You have to go out there on the web, and there's a lot of information out there on intelligent design. So you have to pick an article and then do a quick summary of it. Now, your do assignment, when I go to show you your do assignment, that's when you have to use the first form. So you haven't gone to the week 1A Seek assignments when you do all the downloads. This is where you're going to use that important download. I'm going to show you a sample of it so you'll know. But it allows you to talk about what you know about the article or the topic initially, and you'll do this every week when we assign a reading. Then you have to write about the yes article, you have to write about the no article, and then you have to find a separate article. I would suggest that you use your annotated article that you found on your own to use that as the third article to talk about. And then you'll have to answer some summary questions. Most of your answers should always be objective, and then at the end I'll allow you to be a little bit more subjective with your critical thinking. So that's the do assignment. I'll show you a sample in a minute. And then, of course, this week you get to reflect. I like to really make you think and be concise in your words. So I'll give you one sentence in order to be reflective about it. It could be a long sentence, but it has to be a good sentence. And we'll show that in a minute. Your objectives this week are accordingly. And for the readings, I want to make sure again, so I'm posting up how to cite your references, how to cite your work. Take a look at this website here. Oh, it's not live, but you can still cut and paste the link. This is still coming up kind of bad. Sorry about that. But these are the online netiquette videos. For some reason, I've got way too much on here, so I'm going to see if I can fix it up for you. It's a cool YouTube video that I like on that one. And the same with the online Practical College. I got this one link correct, but not the other one, so I have to go clean it up a little bit. But still, try to check it out. And then for the reading for this week, for the textbook assignments, your issue 2 on intelligent design. This is a required reading for the class this week. And then also read the postscript in your textbook. I believe it's on page 38 and 39, depending on the edition that you have. Now, if you want to start checking a little bit, I showed you this link last week. You can go to intelligentdesign.org. What is intelligent design? I can give you another perspective, a little bit more current work. But this is the link that you cannot use for when you're doing the annotated resources link, when you're looking up the SEEK assignment. And then if you want to get a head start, next week we're going to talk about birth rates and their impact on human welfare. So that's, if you want to get ahead of some of the readings, you can check out this next article. You can read ahead of time, or you can also check out this live link here. Going over the activities this week, please do the readings for week 3. There are no points for it, but it's important that you do. The Think assignment helps you do research for your STEM topic. It's worth 10 points. When you build the online resource to look up the different articles, that's a 5-point. Both of these activities are due this coming Wednesday, June the 15th by midnight. And I'm being a stickler for the deadline, so make sure you start making the deadlines if you can, if points are important to you. No major if you don't, as long as you get it done before the week is out. Then the Do assignment. This Do assignment is worth 15 points. So I'm going to review with you the format, but you definitely have to write and submit your answers up on there. This is due a week from today, on Saturday the 18th at noon. Not at midnight, at noon. Give yourself enough time to work on it throughout the week. And then, of course, the reflection exercise. It's a kind of open forum discussion. That's due next Sunday, exact week from today. It's worth 5 points for a total of 35 points. So these are the suggestions for your success. This should take you about 4 hours total between the reading and doing all the work. And this module is only for a week. All right? Let's go take a look at some of the other work. Let's see. If you go to the week 3 Think assignment, you see all the instructions. In essence, what I most important want to point out here is if you click on this button right here, it should pull up, let's see, I set it up correctly. It should pull up your STEM research topic sheet. Your research topic sheet, what you do is you print your name here, as well as whatever your topic is. And then what I want you to do is look up 3 websites. Come up with the URL itself, the name of the website, and just jot down a sentence or two. What's the key information that you're going to gather from that website. Do it for a minimum of 3 websites. This will help you. And then if there are any notes and things. This way I'm getting you to start thinking about your STEM presentation ahead of time. So if I get you to start thinking about some of it now, you'll be prepared when you have to start working on the next exercise in about a couple of weeks. Okay? So that's that. Let's go back. When you go to the SEEK exercise, it's just like last week. What you're going to do, again, is you're going to look up an article on intelligent design. I want you to find that article, be involved with it, do the reading, and use that. Share the link with the rest of the class. But it also may be helpful for you to use that link when you get ready to do the next part of the Do assignment. So real simple. Go down here, add to the discussion. Once you find that link, so put your URL up and then maybe type a sentence or two accordingly. The next activity would be the Do assignment. Now, the Do assignments are new. The Do assignment is actually when you're going to use one of the templates. You're going to complete the template, or in essence, answer all of the questions. This is not like a typical research paper. You're going to do your article review paper. I'm going to give you very specific questions. Matter of fact, I put all 6 of the questions right here online. But you can also check it out if you should have the download template. I believe I have it up for you already. You can simply go to the template, download the template from week 1A, the SEEK assignments, and then you can pretty much type using this Word document and just answer each of the questions. So you can see the amount of point values for each of the questions, some initial questions about the topic, then there's some questions for you to answer for the yes article, then there's some questions for you to answer for the no article. Then if you got your own SEEK assignment, you found a separate article on intelligent design, you can then answer part 4, and then answer part 5, and then answer part 6. Okay? So you have to answer all of the questions in their entirety in order to be considered for full points for the Do assignment. So there you have it. And then last but certainly not least, we'll go to the reflection assignment. And the reflection assignment, of course, says in one sentence, 100 words or less, state the most salient thing that you learned in this unit by summarizing who, what, where, when, why, and how. And here's another example. of what sentence you could try to write to, but you're not responsible for it. Come up with your own. And then, of course, it says not required but encouraged. After you've completed your one reflection sentence for the week, and I know sometimes writing one sentence to try to get all that in is kind of a challenge, but that's the whole point of critical thinking, folks. I would like for you, after you finish posting yours, go and read out some of your peers, some of your colleagues, see what their answers are, and see what they gather from, and understand that it will give you a better perspective not only on intelligent design, as well as on what your peers got out of it. So the best thing I can say about this is what's important is going back to the read section. Go to the read, understand your etiquette this week, be respectful to one another, make sure you answer things on time, and really enjoy the topic. I like to start off with a real controversial one because oftentimes, A, people don't know about intelligent design, and B, it really gets the critical thinking juices flowing. So that's what I want to make sure that you're doing this week. I think that is all that I'm going to add. Get your work in. Now we get into the thick of things. We've got a couple more weeks to go. Let's kick it. Let's go. If you have any questions, I should be available online tomorrow evening and again on Thursday. No one's off to take me up on the whole getting online, doing the Gmail or the Skype chat yet. So if you need to talk to me that way, you want to have a little bit more one-on-one dialogue, let me know. I should be available Monday evenings and Thursday evenings between 6 and 7:30 Central Standard Time in the afternoon or evening. Or if I'm online, I'll be happy to chat with you. Thanks a lot. Have a great one. Enjoy critical thinking this week. Catch you later. Bye.